Autism, but make it slutty. Howdy hole, and welcome back to Whole Chat, a podcast spending too much time talking about queer comics. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me is my perfect buddy, Keelz.
Hi.
Hello. We also have a special guest today, our good buddy and Sephiroth-loving fruit, Lemon.
Hello.
Hi, Lemon.
Hi. Glad to be here.
Yeah, Lemon. Yeah, we've known Lemon for a long time. Like an internet year is a long time, which is basically like eons.
Yeah, it's like...
I have a question. Is lemon because of fan fiction? Is lemon because lemon used to mean sex? And
no, and I get this question a lot. It's because my first ever AOL Instant Messenger screen name was Lemon Lime 1990 because I was a kid and I liked Sprite. So Lemon ended up being my nickname and it just kind of stuck. And then I found out that it was a BL term when we were like young, and I was like, I can't escape now.
No.
Well, this is fine. Yeah, that's my lore. That's the true lore.
Yeah. It just hit me seeing your name written out. I was like, wait, is this because of, back in the day we used fruit to tell you if there was sex happening?
Did. So now when I see that, sometimes I'll that reaction image of the dude pointing at himself looking dumbfounded. I'm like, me?
Yeah. The Spider-Man.
That too, yeah.
Oh my god. So this is special today because normally I'm obviously telling Keelz whatever, and it's just, her and I getting into it. This time, both Lemon and I have read this comic and are low-key obsessed with it. So good luck, honey. You're gonna need it. It's tag team season.
Okay. Well, I already saw a glimpse of the cover and the art looks nice. So maybe I'll be okay.
That's good.
Yeah, you'll be fine. XXX Buddy, or Perfect XXX Buddy, or Fuck Pecked Buddy is a 2020 comic written by Lash and illustrated by Daki.
Stop. Yep. Fuck Pecked Buddy.
That is its Korean title. They tried to do a pun, and so it's Fuck Pecked.
What's the pun?
Trying to do a pun on perfect and that they fuck. I know.
Fuck Pecked.
Yes. Which is why the English title is Triple X Buddy.
I thought Triple X Buddy was bad, honestly. I was like, that's a bad title. But Fuck Pecked, I don't know how to come past that.
My friend recently was talking about how she wishes that wasn't the official title because she has to have that on her shelf because she's, I think, in Singapore. And so, they kept it as Fucked Pecked Buddy, I guess. So she just got that on the spine on her shelf. Shout out to Ida for that.
I want that I want the book just so I can have Fuck Pecked.
I mean, I'd be proud to display it that way, but I'm a degenerate, so...
It's so funny.
It's really funny. I will say they have it as Perfect Buddy for our release because I do have the first 2 volumes.
Perfect Buddy is at least PC, but Fuck Pecked Buddy.
Yeah.
Better.
Imagine having a poster picture of that on your wall or something.
Imagine that could be me one day.
You want to be a Fuck Pecked?
I just want that on my wall, kind of,
I mean, I'm not against it. Not in this house.
Like a certificate.
Like in this house, we're totally fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Certificate of achievement.
But yeah, every version of this title lets you know what you're in store for. That you're in store for some level of sluttery.
Mm-hmm.
But what if I told you that this also contains a lot of workplace trauma?
God damn it. Who's gonna stalk who and break their leg in the basement? Jesus Christ.
Somebody, I think, does get a bone broken, but they deserve it, and it's really, really late.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but it's really satisfying.
Mhm.
Okay, as long as it's satisfying.
No, it's great. You want this person to get their bone broken.
Okay. I do like revenge. Like, we actually have a rule that she can't tell me Reddit stories if there's not a satisfying ending.
Yeah, so there's a bone broken. There is some stalking, but not like killing stalking.
I kind of feel like if you say it's a workplace comic, there's always stalking.
Power dynamics.
Mhm.
You know. Just your normal everyday bureaucracy in the office.
Yeah. I'm your
No
senpai.
different.
I'm gonna come on your desk when you're not at work.
Well, sort of.
Have you not seen those?
No, yeah, no.
I have a comic to share.
No, you reminded me of Fap Note.
Fap Note was great.
What?
Yeah, no.
Have you heard of Fap Note?
No.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, no, it's a comic that they colloquially call it Fap Note because Death Note had been big at the time, and then it is this kid jizzing on people's items and in random places, but he's like doing light level 4D chess in his brain about it, and then somehow it ends really well with him creating friendships with his like classmates and stuff like that, and getting out of his weird like spiral that he was in. But yeah, it's called Fap Note. It's nicknamed Fap Note.
It's actually super
Does
good.
he like write their name in the book and then he just like comes on their shit?
No, but he is planning people to like come on their shit for. So he is writing down like information, like, okay, this is gonna be the next target that I'm gonna like come on something if there's and blah blah blah.
Yeah, like someone winds up joining up with
like a Lonely Island skit.
Yeah. Someone winds up joining up with him because she's bullied and she's like, hey, I know that you jizz on people's stuff. I want you to jizz on these people's stuff. And he actually goes along with it. So it becomes like weird revenge jizz porn.
Yeah.
And then like the big climax. Yeah. The big climax is him realizing I don't want to do this to people anymore. I'm emotionally unwell. And like he makes strives to get better, but the girl who is bullied can't because she can't let go of her anger or stuff.
Mhm.
It becomes like this big emotional thing. You are going, yeah, this kid jizzed on everybody's stuff, but I want him to get better.
Yeah. It's I do actually recommend it.
It's very good.
Does she like take over for him? She's just like squirting on people's desks or like what's
No,
up?
she like
She kind of spirals down.
she becomes like a hikikomori for a period of time, and they like the whole class like gets together, and like he especially tries to like get her out of her shell and re-welcome her and stuff like that. So no, it's weirdly touching, but it is jizzing on people's stuff.
And people do find out he's doing it, so they also have to deal with that.
You have
It
to
is not like a
reconcile with a
secret.
serial comer.
Yeah, he's known as the jizz boy. Like we all know about it.
Like imagine you're going to your high school reunion and you're like, hey, remember when you used to come on my desk? Good times. Okay, let's get into this motherfucker. All right. Chapter 1 is really just devoted to gassing up our main character, Seo Hyunsoo. It's his first day as the new design team lead for the most popular men's fashion magazine in all of Korea, City Casual. His reputation precedes him. He's known for being meticulous, particular, and unnecessarily hot, which is the thing that I'm like, y'all paid that much attention to? But yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, everywhere I worked, everyone always had that one hot person that's like, oh, it's the hot dude from so-and-so. But it's like, I don't know.
Is Seo the big one on the bottom?
No. Seo is the black-haired one.
Oh, okay.
He's a little guy.
Oh, the little
kitty cat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be so relevant.
Yep.
He didn't seem that hot to me.
I have multiple pictures to show you. I screen capped a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's also this rumor that he was kicked out of his last department, but the manager of City Casual always chooses capable employees, and she seemed more than excited to welcome him to the team, so it's probably fine. No way will that rumor resurface for any fucking reason.
That was sarcasm.
You betcha.
Also, can I just say I love her?
Oh yeah.
The manager is so cool. She is like bestie for real.
The manager is so cool. She is like, yeah, she's 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 like She is such an ally. She's so great.
I love a few. I was actually thinking that I love that there's a female manager here.
There are a lot of like really like good women.
Yes.
Like all the women in this series are like they just rule.
That's fantastic.
And you even get a fail wife later on.
Oh yeah, you get a fail wife. Yeah.
What's a fail wife?
Well,
she tries, but it's not. She don't got it.
But is she cute?
She's very cute. Negative Riz.
She's so cute.
Oh, negative Riz. I love her already.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you all about that when we finish up because I'll have to show you. She's so cute.
That's my favorite.
I got
type
way
of
too
girl.
ahead of myself.
It's okay.
That's my favorite type of girl, though. Give me a.
You'll love her.
Trying so hard, and I'm just bad.
Yeah.
So Hyunsoo is introduced to a team that is not unlike a whirlwind. They all have some pretty big personalities and seem comfortable enough with each other to shout. All of this, of course, is facilitated by their manager, but it's definitely a completely different atmosphere from his prior department because every single person in his department is fucking insane. All of them have some weird quirk. Like the most normal person is the one dude with the glasses, but he's just like a pathetic wimp. But like there's a one lady who's always looking for alcohol and trying to drink herself to death.
At work?
If she could drink at work, she would.
Shout out Miss Lee.
But anytime they're going out for anything, she's like, "Is there alcohol there?" And it'll be noon, and she's like, "Can I drink?"
I agree.
But
She's so real for that.
Yeah.
She's like that, and then the other young lady who she's always eating, and she's unreasonably strong. She's acting like that, and then but just every single person is like a bit of a character or has some weird thing going on, and their manager doesn't really help the situation. She loves them like this.
I love that. I would love that too. That's fun.
She's like flashing her black card, like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Here's food for you, alcohol for you. Let's let it rip.
Yep.
Yeah, so specifically, that's what they're going to end up doing because when you first start out, they have to have like a company dinner because you have a new team lead. You have to have a rager. That's just how it works.
So it's like you introduce each other thing.
Yes, but this is going to be a fucking rager because the manager asked where everybody wanted to go and instead is like, well, there's this cool place that I know, so we'll just go there. And like, here's my black card. We can get wild.
God.
Yeah.
And they do.
The dinner is at some new spot that the manager picked out and is located at the bottom of a treacherous staircase. So the team is carefully like traversing the stairs with Hyunsoo bringing up the rear. And the narration for this chapter is like reaching its thesis, explaining that Hyunsoo strives for like a properly designed and stable life and is giving kind of a good idea of where his mind is at. Like everything has to be structured and done a certain way.
So he's a bit of a perfectionist?
Yes. And so he's getting to that point, and then the door behind him is suddenly thrown open with an exuberance matching the force of the wind blowing outside, causing Hyunsoo to lose his balance. Hyunsoo barely has time to panic before large hands grab his waist, hoisting him upwards and back to safety.
Ooh, hello.
He gazes up at his savior, only to meet a looming hulk of a man with his face cast in shadow. Could it be a gangster? Dangerous ruffian.
Is that what he's thinking?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, fuck no. It's Baek Youngchan. And he is thrilled to meet him, and his face is beaming as he introduces himself. So Baek Youngchan is the big dude.
Okay, that is the
titties for days.
cutest name.
He is the
Baek Youngchan. That sounds like I'm cheering on a Korean child to cook for me.
I mean, you might as well be.
Baek Youngchan. Aigu, Baek Youngchan.
Yeah. He's so cute.
That sounds so cute. Like, I can't. He's the muscled one, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's big and muscle. And people had mentioned him a couple times in the comic earlier, being like, well, is he going to come to the dinner, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he's also well known within City Casual, but for very different reasons.
Yeah.
It's the best I can say.
Do you think his fingers touched when he picked up that guy by the waist?
Absolutely.
Almost.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He's so big.
And they don't hide how big he is.
I love a big man.
He's literally built different, but like positive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus one hole for big man.
Mm-hmm.
Plus one hole. Hey, does the big man get fucked?
No.
No.
Darn, that's my thing. I want the big ones fucked.
I don't disagree with you, but
give me a weak, emotional big man who
he's
gets topped. I love it.
no, we're not gonna have the topping. We're gonna include those other things for sure.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, like, look, I know my fetish is very rare. To be honest, I have to make it myself.
Not in this room.
Hell yeah.
Not in this room.
So they all make it safely downstairs into the restaurant proper, where we find the entire staff of City Casual acting like goddamn animals.
You know, instead of sugar plums dancing in my head, I have hole dancing in my head. I'm just thinking of a bunch of different assholes that could be fucked. That'd be cool.
Oh.
Keelz is still on muscle relaxants.
Oh. Yeah. I really want Cool Wire to be fucked.
I know, honey.
I can't stop thinking about it.
I know.
That's okay.
I just had to say it. I can come back.
We got you going with that big dude.
You did. Like, I've been thinking about it since I saw him. And now that I know his name is Baek Youngchan, I want him destroyed.
So yeah, everyone is acting like goddamn animals. Every single one of these people is wild, but Baek Youngchan is managing to be the standout. He's too loud, too excited, and too peculiar, ordering chocolate cake with beer.
Ew. No. Well, maybe Guinness.
I would do that.
Chocolate cake and Guinness would be good.
I make tequila sundaes, so I can't really say shit for shit. I can't judge this man at all.
Oh.
Yeah, she will put together a sundae and pour tequila over it.
It's good.
It's gross.
Oh my god. Your stomach. My stomach just like wrenched thinking about that.
I'm right.
But I'm also weak.
Thank you, Lemon, because that's the actual relaxation.
I'm built different, okay?
So am I, but negatively.
You're built broken.
But all of this is making Hyunsoo a bit uncomfortable. This should be fine. He just needs to keep his head down and work and lead his team properly. But something seems to be weighing on him.
It's because of the rowdiness is making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, the rowdiness is bothering him a little bit.
Yeah, so he's not good with how exuberant everyone is.
Yeah, he's out of his depth by a lot.
I can't remember the term because I'm high, but it's that thing where you're not good with social.
You're just introverted. He's introverted.
Introverted, that's
okay.
it. Introverted was the word I was looking for.
Thank you, Lemon.
My brain was saying intersex, and I'm like, that's different.
So Hyunsoo is asked by his manager if he'd like to order anything else with the rest of the heathens, which triggers an already drunk Youngchan to refocus his attention on him. This huge dog of a man climbs over several people to seat himself next to Hyunsoo, momentarily squishing him into his deliciously large chest.
I love the thought of this, thinking this is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Youngchan introduces himself again, all smiles and puppy energy, and they exchange pleasantries. So the whole, like, nice to meet you, I'm so-and-so, please take care of me kind of thing.
Does anyone pass out a card?
They don't pass out cards, but that's because they're working in the same department.
Yeah. It's dumb, but like I've seen a lot of yaois where the people are roaring drunk, but they remember to pass out their business card, and that's my favorite thing. It's so dumb. I'm like, you are so drunk. Why are you doing this?
This is that level as I'm so drunk, but I still have to be polite.
Yes. I love that.
So Hyunsoo and Youngchan end up in the small talk zone, spearheaded by the presence of Youngchan's well-developed muscles, which are fairly apparent even through his dress shirt.
Has he got a white Does he have a white dress shirt on?
Uh-huh.
Someone should spill something on him.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Accidentally.
If only.
Mm-hmm. Let's get some see-through stuff going on.
They discover they're the same age, but ultimately have very little in common outside of that and where they work.
Sorry to interrupt again.
Yeah.
Oh, about how old are they? Are they like in their 20s?
30s,
right? In their 30s? Okay, I was just wondering what end of like work spectrum they were on. Are they new to working or are they old to working?
Average to working.
Grown men.
All right. Because like I always think there's a difference in workplace mangas depending on where the person is coming from. Because if they're brand new, that's got different stressors than if they've done this before, but whatever.
Mhm. Yeah, so Youngchan's a Potterhead and Hyunsoo's a Tolkien fan. If you know, you know.
I haven't heard the term Potterhead in so long. I thought like something was happening.
You're having a stroke.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's mentioned in the fucking comic.
Correct.
Potterhead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't just pull it out of my asshole. They mentioned that.
It's really funny.
Who's a Potterhead?
Youngchan.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
He would be. He looks like a Hufflepuff.
I don't go there, so I can't confirm nor deny.
I'm retired from there, but once
Yeah.
you've left something, it never leaves you.
Yeah.
Harry Potter changed a bunch of people's brain chemistry.
It sure did.
Correct.
It did make me love being a redhead, actually.
Oh.
That is a positive, yeah.
Yeah, I hated being a redhead because it's a rare hair color, and I was called Orphaned Annie as a child.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
But like one of my favorite characters and families had red hair, and they were so beloved it made me accept my hair color.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
Positive outcome.
Only it weren't for that transphobia.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that transphobia shit. God, what a way to ruin your own money.
Right, so even though you got Potterhead versus Tolkien fan, it's fine. Hyunsoo didn't come here to make friends. That doesn't make him any less taken aback when he meets the suddenly serious and steely gaze of Youngchan. It's gone in a flash, but he's certain something changed about Youngchan's behavior, which is also none of his business, he decides, and heads to the bathroom for a people break.
Is it because he's not a Potterhead? Youngchan got all serious and pissed.
No, it's something more special than that.
Okay.
After washing his hands, Hyunsoo pauses at the door, preparing himself to rejoin the fray. Raucous laughter bursts forth as he opens the door. He promptly shuts it and decides to give himself a few more minutes of peace. But what's that noise? A soft moan echoes throughout the empty bathroom,
Someone's fucking in the bathroom?
and the owner of that moan sounds suspiciously like Baek Youngchan.
Is he fucking in the bathroom? Is Baek Youngchan the office slut?
Oh, you'll see.
He's fucking in the bathroom. Did he grab a stranger?
You'll see.
Know
Holy
that song,
shit.
Smoking in the Boys' Room? Except they're fucking in the boys' room.
Ooh.
Smoking
moans-
songs in the bathroom. Sorry.
Smoking bongs and sucking dongs.
Want to be the first time.
Oh my god. The moans continue, becoming louder and louder as Hyunsoo stares in disbelief.
Pause.
What?
If you're gonna do something in the bathroom, in a public place, control yourself. Control yourself. You can't
Fun
be
in that.
moaning in the bathroom.
Fun in that. What's the point?
No, no, noisy motherfuckers.
Like, I can just skip parts of the script because legitimately Keelz is being Hyunsoo right now.
Am I?
Yeah, the next line is like, what uncouth motherfucker would do something like this? And you're just like, who does this?
Well, then me and Hyunsoo are the same damn person. Because who does this? This is a party at a restaurant place, I think. It's technically a work party. No. You don't go fuck in the bathroom. This is akin to you like lifting up your dress and scanning your ass and cunt on the fax machine and printing out the pictures. No one's ever done that? Just me?
Keelz.
Yes.
Honey.
Yes.
God damn it.
Be quiet.
It's even worse because it's his welcome party. So it's like, imagine trying to get some
Yeah.
to walk away, and suddenly you just hear somebody going hard. It's like, really?
I would be actually really irritated. Be like, this is my goddamn party.
Really? Right in front of my toilet stall?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hyunsoo quietly walks down to the occupied stall, stops in front of it.
You're gonna look at it? He's gonna look at it?
And then bangs his fist against the door, admonishing Youngchan for not having the decency to do this shit at home.
You're bold.
He then promptly leaves the restroom to rejoin the hopefully dwindling welcoming dinner.
You're bold.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just shamed them in my head and been pissy about it.
No, Hyunsoo has no chill.
Good for him though, because like, also my brain is like, I'm sure Japanese or Korean bathrooms are much nicer than American bathrooms. But could you imagine fucking an American bathroom?
That's disgusting.
There's no way.
I have been in a Japanese mall bathroom several times. The stalls usually go, like, the doors don't have a gap. They go all the way down to the floor, which is nice, I will say. You don't have to worry about people looking underneath at you. And the toilets have music on them, which is very nice.
Oh my
you can just do your
that's
business
lovely.
in peace.
Yeah. So you see, like...
And they always have one... There's that one designated, like, whole toilet in the floor toilet stall.
Yeah, where you squat.
And everybody avoids that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one time there was a line and the woman in front of me was like, "You want to go and use that one?" I was like, "No, thank you. I don't have the core strength for that."
It's like, sorry, I'm an American. I can't piss on the floor.
I mean, I can, but not in the way she wanted me to.
Not in a respectful way.
I actually watched a YouTube video of a woman showing you how to pee comfortably in those.
Oh.
Like, she was dressed.
Oh.
But she showed you how, like, they expect you to do it. And it's this, like, sitting squat, like the gangster girl squat. That's how they expect you to pee there. So you get really low. And she explains that it's a comfortable sitting and a good way to use it. And it looked comfortable, but I was like, I can't believe you get that low over it.
Also, how am I getting my shorts off to a decent level to do that?
That's the part that makes me scared. I'd have to take my whole pants off.
If I'm in a skirt, I can probably finagle that. But no, because I still got to take my underwear off.
Yeah. No, that was the part that also had me like, how are you doing that part? Because she was in like yoga pants and a shirt, just showing you how to do the squat for it. But I'm still thinking, I'm like, yeah, but if I'm wearing jeans, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, especially like 2000s era skinny jeans, trying to roll those down and then squat to piss.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to cause an international incident here, all right? I'm just trying to go piss.
Yeah.
So, tries to go back to the welcoming dinner, but here's where things get complicated and a little weird. Hyunsoo decides to hide out on the patio instead of going back inside, passing by both the restroom and the staff room door. So the restroom door and the staff room door are on the same wall. He comes across Kim Yeonji, another member of the project team, who is also maybe avoiding the rest of the team. Yeonji starts on this spiel about how she's heard a rumor about Hyunsoo and that she's sure he's sick of hearing about it, but she's curious and feels it would be better to be blunt and purposefully rude now instead of accidentally rude later.
So she asked him about she's saying she wants to know about it.
Yeah, she goes ahead and ask him like, hey, I heard the rumor. Is rumor true? Kind of thing.
She's awesome.
Yes, yeah. Kim Yeonji is actually awesome.
Okay.
Like she's
I
blunt and weird here, but in a good way.
Ultimate girl boss.
Yes.
Yeah,
ultimate girl boss.
I actually like that behavior when someone's blunt and straightforward. I have a friend who's very much like that, and she's been just teaching me how to be honest about things better, and I really appreciate it because, like, you know, we are taught in Texas to be super polite all the time, but sometimes you honestly have to just bluntly ask a question. And so, like, my friend is very much like that. I appreciate it. It's just nice to know someone's just being really honest.
But while they're talking, two important things occur in the background. One, a large potted tree is swaying behind them from the aggressive wind. And two, a tired staff member exits the staff room, rubbing at his aching lower back.
Because he got fucked? Is this the guy?
Hey, Youngchan's in the bathroom.
Oh.
Right? Okay.
Okay. I thought he was getting fucked.
Again,
I thought that was the dude.
Staff door and bathroom door are on the same plane. And from Hyunsoo's angle, he can't visualize both doors, so he incorrectly believes the staffer came out of the bathroom. He also doesn't know that Youngchan was just aggressively yanking his hog alone by himself into the bathroom.
Oh. That's even worse. If you're moaning with a person, I get it. But you're just moaning because your own hand feels so good.
Have you ever you cannot tell me with your full chest that you've never been so horny that you start moaning in the middle of fapping?
I can. You want to know why? Because I'm into voyeurism and exhibitionism. Do you know how many times I've rubbed one out in a stall? I love that shit. I love the thought of being caught. So you shut the fuck up. Like, no, not you shut up. But I mean me. When I'm rubbing one out in public, trying not to get caught, I'm quiet. Because that's the kink, damn it. That's the kink.
I'm gonna pass away.
This is the episode I'm not gonna link to my parents.
Yeah. We leaving that in?
Oh.
I'm fine. Like, you can leave it in. It doesn't bother me, because what bothers me is him moaning alone in a bathroom. No, dude. You do it in the bathroom quietly. That makes it hotter.
Okay, in his defense, he's like 3 sheets, so he's probably not thinking 100% clearly.
You know what? I'm
drunk and horny. I mean, you get a pass.
You know what? Actually, he does get a pass. Thank you for reminding me, Lemon. I'm actually fine now because he's drunk. That's fair.
You're welcome. I have to defend him with my life, so don't worry about it. I'll make excuses for him all night.
But also, that really helps because, like, I forgot that you're drunk.
It gives you the perspective. It's, you know.
No, you get an out when you're drunk. You make mistakes when you're drunk. But, like, if he was sober and in there being that loud, come on. You dick.
I have to hope that if he was sober, he wouldn't be beating it out in the bathroom.
I feel like he would have gone home instead.
He's so polite. He's like, I need to go home, jerk off, and come back.
He has a lot of energy.
He does have a lot of energy. That's so relevant for later.
Isn't he the dog boy?
It is.
Like, he's like,
yeah he
I
does.
realized I said that, and then I was like, maybe I should take that back.
So while Hyunsoo is now rapidly developing the incorrect opinion of Youngchan, being the type of person to fuck random employees at a company dinner, right as Yeonji asks him the question she really wants to know. Given all that happened Hyunsoo before, is he afraid of people now? No. He's just disillusioned with people. He now understands that there aren't many decent people in the world, and that includes the giant man sheepishly exiting the bathroom. Hyunsoo coolly locks eyes with Youngchan, feeling confident in his assertion that he is one of the indecent ones. He keeps his gaze steady as Youngchan sprints towards him. Maybe he's angry and trying to take revenge or intimidate him, but Hyunsoo's confident that he's done nothing wrong and there's nothing Youngchan can do to... Holy fuck, is that a tree?
What?
Yeah, so Youngchan grabs Hyunsoo by the collar and forcefully moves him out of the way before fending off the toppling tree with his bare hands.
What a scene.
Yeah,
what a
really
save.
good.
Yeah, because so that tree's just like fucking off in the background earlier. Important, right?
Right,
So
that's why you mentioned the tree.
Yeah, so it almost falls and takes Hyunsoo out completely. But once everyone's truly safe, Youngchan apologizes for accidentally ripping off Hyunsoo's chopped dress shirt button. Because like when he grabbed him, he grabbed a button. Yeah. But considering he saved Hyunsoo from harm twice today, maybe he can let the button and anything else weird that happened that evening slide.
He says this.
Yeah, he's like, well, maybe you can let it slide about the button because I saved your ass twice.
But did he also say, and anything else weird?
No.
Okay.
But that's what Hyunsoo
interprets it as?
Yeah.
Hyunsoo, chill. You need a little more chill.
Because he was like, oh, well, maybe you can just let it slide this once. Tee-hee, wink. And he's like, ah!
And so Hyunsoo.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta beat this guy's ass! Like, immediately.
Hyunsoo feels very Seto Kaiba right now. I'm into it.
Girl, when I tell you that I stayed in this comic for a reason.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
My Yu-Gi-Oh is so strong, and it is fully encapsulated in this. Once Hyunsoo gets settled into work, things do not improve. Why? Well, 1, Baek Youngchan is a nuisance. And 2, despite trying his best to act correctly, he's still struggling to integrate. And 3, Baek Youngchan is a fucking nuisance.
So they work together. They're on
Yeah.
the same team.
Their desks are next to each other.
Oh God.
Yeah. So they all work for the same magazine in the same department, and then their desks are like she's saying, like butt up next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both team leads for different parts of.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's that's rough. Like, imagine being in a workplace where you're in the same group, you're also in the same team leads. If it's like work, then I'm imagining you have team lead meetings. So it's that you and the dude you don't like, plus maybe 2 other leaders, and you're like, kill me.
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in fact, they are the only 2 team leads for this department.
So then they have to. Oh my gosh, that would suck. That's funny. This is a funny meet cute.
Yeah.
So all this Baek Youngchan stuff, and then the coffee from the building's cafe tastes off. So shit sucks.
Wait, he's upset about the taste of something in the cafe?
Yeah, the coffee tastes weird. This is relevant, I promise you. It sounds weird, but it's definitely relevant.
This is a you complaint.
It's also me going to Dunks and being like, can anyone make coffee here the same way every day? Why does it always taste different?
Yeah, this is a normal complaint.
I'm yeah, okay.
Don't judge me.
It's not really look, I make my own tea because people can't make tea. So like, I feel you.
The oversteeped vegetable soap.
God.
Mm-hmm. So not only does Youngchan bother him every day, first thing in the morning, resulting in a face full of muscly chest, he has the audacity to ask for multiple edits to the design team's proposals and fuck up the production schedule. So, like, specifically, every morning, Youngchan has this stupid fucking thing where he uses his whole body to block the hallway entering into the office and says, "You shall not pass."
Oh my God.
Gandalf's him every day.
Because he likes Tolkien.
Yeah. Every day. And so normally what ends up happening is Hyunsoo at first is not prepared for it, and so he ends up running like face first into Youngchan's chest like most mornings.
Like literally is just the personification of the Gandalf's Big Naturals meme. Only it's Youngchan.
Yeah. yes.
It is absolutely that. I wonder if I don't think I have any of the You Shall Not Pass, but these are the sorts of faces that Hyunsoo is making.
Holy shit.
I love when he looks so ugly.
I like the art style. It's very pretty.
But he'll just be looking like that because he's so deeply offended by whatever the fuck Youngchan is doing.
Hell yeah.
Like, goddamn, I hate this guy.
Uh-huh.
I love his irritation.
Mm-hmm. So his rage meter keeps increasing because this is a lot. Hyunsoo tried his best to keep his cool, but being asked again and again to fix something at the detriment to his team pushed him past his breaking point, culminating in him dumping coffee all over Youngchan.
On purpose?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
In front of his team, Youngchan's team, the manager, and God.
Like hot coffee?
It was cold, thankfully.
Okay. Bro.
Well, you got your wet t-shirt thing.
That's true.
I'm getting my wet t-shirt thing, but I'm also just thinking, how do you keep your job? How in the world do you keep your job after pouring coffee on
he's
someone?
the manager. He has a little more.
No. Like, that would get you fired faster. It should at least.
He's fine. He's totally fine.
I don't know.
But yeah, he gets frustrated because Youngchan's always asking, like, edit this, edit that. And so, you know.
He's doing his job, buddy, but maybe you should ask for more communication.
Well.
Yeah.
He's doing it on purpose, so I can't blame him. But he's enough too.
Yeah.
Oh. Baek Youngchan, don't be a dick then.
We're gonna address that too. But yeah, so cold coffee all over Youngchan in front of everybody.
I mean, yay for nipples and a chance to get him out of that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm sorry, if it was hot coffee, I was gonna be like, I'm a little freaked out. You should be fired.
Also, when this happens, Yeonji loses it. The rest of the staff looks on in horror as her laughter fills the silence.
She's a real one.
Yeah, she's so real for this.
Which one is Youngji? Is she the manager?
She was the one who was asking Hyunsoo, like, hey.
The blunt one.
Yeah, the blunt one. Yes.
Okay. Love her already.
Yeah, she's bestie.
Yeah.
So this situation makes Hyunsoo look like an ill-tempered asshole.
It sure does.
Even though everyone was a little frustrated with Youngchan's demands.
Okay.
But between this incident and his apparent lack of respect for the baristas at the cafe, he's concerned that rumors will start just like the last time.
Is he chewing out the baristas or something?
Kind
Because of the coffee?
This is a point that I actually get frustrated with, and this is also partially why I lean into like Hyunsoo being like a little bit autistic, is he wasn't really saying anything to them. He would just get his coffee, take a sip, and then make a face. But he didn't actually say anything to anybody.
He's just like, it's gross.
He doesn't even say that it's gross. He's just, there's something wrong with it. And so he like takes a sip.
No. I understand him making a face. You know I can't hide my facial expression when food is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I put something in my mouth.
It's like when SpongeBob tries the cat food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like immediately dies.
Yes.
That's like him drinking the coffee every time.
Oh my gosh. And then that's me in real life. Like, I hate it because like if someone gives me food that they worked hard on and it's terrible, I can't hide it on my face. Like a literal tear will leak out my eye if I'm trying to hide it. It's so embarrassing.
But he can't focus on what ifs. He has work that must be completed whether or not the people around him think of him poorly.
Are we gonna find out about his old job?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because like it keeps coming up, so it must have been like a big source of trauma for him.
Yep.
Was it a black company?
No, it's the same company, technically.
No, it's the same company.
Mm-hmm.
Just a different department.
Okay.
So as he settles in for a long night of design fixes, he's again bothered by Youngchan, now in a too tight white t-shirt. Titties.
Wait, you did ruin his other t-shirt.
Titties meet face as Youngchan sets a canned coffee down on Hyunsoo's desk.
You bought him coffee after he threw coffee on you?
Yeah.
This guy's into it.
Yeah.
He wants to be, he's like, please piss on me, daddy. God.
Oh my gosh.
So he promptly rejects it because obviously this can't be a good faith offering. But maybe this is a bribe, or maybe Youngchan is going to threaten him again like last time. I do want to intimate that while Hyunsoo is reflecting on the fucking in the bathroom situation, he is essentially fantasizing about what took place.
Oh, okay. So he's like, how dare he be in that bathroom all hot and sweaty, getting fucked. God, I hate him.
Yeah.
Love
exactly.
It. Yeah. Love it. You got a hate crush. I love it.
Yeah, like he's imagining cum dripping down Youngchan's hands, and somehow he doesn't notice that he's, just riffing at this point.
Yeah. I gotta read this comic. This is funny. Plus another
He's like, this dude is just so depraved and just like disgusting and just the scum of the earth and just like meanwhile he's just like building a whole narrative on his own. It's like, baby, maybe we need to get you a mirror.
I love that. I love that so much. When someone's like, how dare they do this thing?
How dare you be so sexy and disgusting.
God.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. What a loser. I love it. Pathetic boy.
Yeah. He's great. He sucks. I love him.
Favorite.
Later that night, Hyunsoo finishes the new final design proposal and passes it off to Youngchan while he packs up his things to finally go home. And he's told it's perfect. No notes. Absolutely what was needed and expected. And then Youngchan explains that he was testing him, more or less.
Why?
Well, he was seeing if he was actually committed to doing a good job or if he was just here to coast as the lead of a prominent team, just like the last guy. So they have a history of getting like design leads in that are just there to like get their name out there and then like not really do a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
But Youngchan is serious as a fucking heart attack about doing this job.
Yeah, so Youngchan is also a dedicated worker, and he's just like, dude, if you're gonna be a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I get Youngchan then. That actually probably like is really funny. He actually probably was like, I enjoy that he threw coffee at me because he's working so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Okay.
Yep.
Stupid, but I get
it. It's like friendly hazing that makes you want to jump off a bridge. It's normal.
Yeah.
Corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too real.
Yeah.
This is real.
Yeah.
I want to laugh. I don't want to cry. Let's move on.
Yeah.
But Youngchan explains all of this while removing his t-shirt and putting on his now dry dress shirt.
He just popped out those bahongo dongos in front of him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And Hyunsoo's super focused on these actions. God knows why.
Yeah, I bet those titties bounce. What the hell? Do you have the scene? Can I see the titties
I don't know
bounce?
if I...
Jiggle physics.
Yeah.
No, for some reason I don't have him half fucking naked. I'm a travesty.
Wait, what was the one with the big dude in the shadow?
Oh, that's also going to be relevant too. We'll get there as well.
But I can't look now. Is that a spoiler?
Not a super spoiler. Let me get to...
The
Yeah.
settings.
Here we go. So
Oh, he's so cute.
our little
Kiss.
sunshine
Yeah, look
boy.
at him. He kind of looks like Captain America.
Kiss
Like
you.
how people draw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
But yeah, that's
Yeah, look at the bahongo dongos. Just in his face. I'd be pissed too.
Oh. Kiss you. I love him.
Yeah.
I'd make an exception for him.
Got a little
Yeah, look at
flashback
his
stuff.
imagination.
Yeah, so
Look
this
at
is
this.
this is where
Yeah.
he's fantasizing.
Yeah, he's hate fantasizing.
Like, oh no. It's like, why are you thinking about this that fucking hard?
dude,
You know
piece
why.
of shit.
I know, he's a mess.
I love it.
Okay, so yeah, he's getting ready to go. And Youngchan's that's great.
Yeah.
And then just
popping out
I
that
know.
bod. He's like, hey, look at my V.
like right across from him, like it's not a big fucking deal. And then this, like putting his shirt casually back on. Yeah, all the shallows.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, girl.
I feel that face.
Same, baby.
I feel
Same,
that.
baby.
I feel you, man. Oh man. He's my spirit animal.
Yeah. So that is what poor Hyunsoo's dealing with is this mess of a man.
Hyunsoo, kill him.
Just take him out.
Just take him out so you can know peace.
You always see these like hitman for hire savings accounts in these corporate type of BLs. But that somehow
yeah.
does not make an appearance here. That would have been the perfect place to use it. He would have hundreds of thousands of dollars in that account. Gay thought, 500,000 won.
So Hyunsoo is still annoyed, but he's not angry. If this was all a test of his abilities, considering he's relatively unknown to the team, then these actions were 1, reasonable, and 2, that canned coffee from earlier was actually a peace offering. He wasn't putting pressure on him because of the bathroom incident. It was just like trying to be a decent person. Well, damn. Maybe Youngchan's a decent guy after all.
All it took was buying him coffee, and he's like, well, maybe you're okay.
Youngchan smiles bigly as he encourages Hyunsoo to keep up the good work, because this is likely the status quo for every other magazine issue that they ever release. Never mind. Youngchan sucks, actually.
What does that mean? I'm confused.
Every single time they have an issue coming up, it's likely going to be, hey, can you edit this? Hey, can you edit this? Hey, can you edit this?
Okay, so he's telling him, yeah, I'm still going to ask you to edit.
1,000,000 times, yeah.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
Say goodbye to your deadline, baby.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing. You're going to be doing this all day.
We're on Youngchan time.
Fuck Youngchan, damn.
Mm-hmm. So there's a mini coffee arc after this that seems a bit random, but serves as a good opportunity to showcase Hyunsoo's general mindset, Yeonji's love of mess, and Youngchan's schoolyard techniques is how I'll refer to it.
Schoolyard techniques?
Like, you know how little boys are kind of stupid?
Yeah.
It's just kids in general are kind of stupid at a certain age. That's kind of where Youngchan's mind is a little bit. He's being a little bit kid stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So amidst all the work drama, Hyunsoo's been struggling with his daily coffee. Specifically, he enters a cafe every day, orders coffee,
And
takes a sip, frowns loudly. Yeah. So his mean mugging has led to the baristas and Yeonji thinking he's angry with them for no reason. So by the time Hyunsoo attempts to explain himself that there's actually something off about the coffee to the morning barista, that dude is fed up with his attitude. So the barista tries to like reconcile by offering Mr. Karen a refund or an exchange, but is instead met with a demand to taste the coffee. Yeonji comes to the rescue, interrupting the exchange and offering Hyunsoo some expertly brewed homemade coffee. She, personally, is delighted by conflict and is fascinated that Hyunsoo doesn't seem afraid to start shit with anyone despite his past indiscretions.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah, I get her. She's a queen. And she's right.
I agree.
She's like, I love to see a mess.
She loves mess, and she's right.
I agree. Like with how much they
so
work,
valid.
be a mess.
So Hyunsoo sets her straight by explaining that he's always been like this. Like, has always been kind of overly straightforward. But rumors be damned, he lived his life by the revered mantra, don't start no shit, there won't be no shit.
Love it.
So throwing coffee on Youngchan was normalish behavior, and accosting the barista was too, though he means the barista no harm. Regardless, Yeonji is entertained and seems to have a growing respect for Hyunsoo. She offers to bring him coffee since he seemingly burned his bridge with a cafe downstairs. And her actually following through with this coffee exchange is what sets Youngchan off, because he witnesses this exchange, and though he's ignored, keeps asking where his coffee is, sniffing around the two like a big dumb dog. So Yeonji's like, well, Harry, I brought you this, and Youngchan's like, well, how?
So Baekchan wants coffee.
Yeah, he's like, well, can I also have coffee? Is it for me? Which is truthfully not the reason he's doing it.
What's the reason he's doing it for?
He's jealous.
Okay. All right.
Like, you brought something special for Hyunsoo. I can do that too. Pay attention to me.
Did he like come when Hyunsoo told him to keep it down in the bathroom?
Not quite to that point. He did pause.
It scared him a little, and then
Then he's like, "Ooh, maybe."
Well, I will tell you for sure why he didn't later, because there's some big stuff missing.
All right.
So we only have Hyunsoo's point of view. We do not have Youngchan's point of view yet.
Okie doke.
Yeah. Yeah, so he wants Hyunsoo's attention, and he makes up this whole thing of being like, hey, I have something special to give you too. Like, Yeonji gave you something special. I also have something special to give you.
Does he want that like worker kohai senpai thing?
No, he just wants Hyunsoo's attention.
Okay, he's just thirsty.
A dumb dog. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So Youngchan gives Hyunsoo work. It's the only thing he has. So he just gives him some more work.
I hate him. That doesn't make me happy. Kill him. Kill this man.
He does try to soften the blow by inviting...
Dude's big tits are taking away his brain.
Maybe.
I mean...
They're awfully big. What can he do?
They're just filled with secrets.
He does try to soften the blow by inviting Hyunsoo out to lunch, but he essentially brought his master a turd that Hyunsoo now has to clean up.
Yeah.
Youngchan's got the spirit, but he's doing a bad job.
I had someone at work, my last job, try to friend me by bringing me more work. That sucked.
Mm-hmm.
That pissed me off so bad. They're like, I want to get to know you. You seem cool. Here's some of the hardest work we've ever had. I hated them.
Mm-hmm.
I hated them so much.
Hyunsoo resigns himself to going to the cafe to grab a meal so he can stay on campus and finish working on his present from Youngchan. Youngchan tags along because it's clear, at least to you, the reader, that he wants to have lunch together and wants to spend more time with Hyunsoo. And here we witness a small miracle. The barista is stoked to see Hyunsoo and apologizes to him. See, there actually was something wrong with the coffee. Like some unroasted beans that had been incorrectly used for the daily brew resulted in like there being like a super off taste. So there really was something wrong with the coffee. Hyunsoo really was just trying to point it out. The barista figures it out. And now it's like, wow, Hyunsoo was the only one to notice and was actually kind enough to help us correct the mistake. So the barista is willing to refund every coffee purchase to repay him, which is above and beyond what's required. Wow. Hell, the barista didn't even have to acknowledge his mistake at all. And so, it's a big thing. Like, if you've worked retail,
that's huge.
Yeah, like it's huge if he's a retail person or like, I will refund your shit, I will give you free shit. Like, you have to feel terrible to do this.
Was the coffee thing such a big deal?
But serving unroasted coffee is usually pretty gross. That nobody else caught on is kind of crazy. But if but like Hyunsoo,
I think it was like one of them was blended, was like a blend, and then the other one was like straight up a certain type of bean, and they were using the blended one, and it tasted like shit because it was like all fucked up.
Man.
Yeah, and to be fair, like, again, Hyunsoo was polite about it. He wasn't trying to like be a jerk because somebody else.
He just made a face.
Yeah, because somebody else would have come in and been like, "Fuck you and fuck this coffee and I'll kill you," and he's just like, "Hey, I think something's off. You don't want to like have an issue with this, right?"
Yeah.
But because he'd been mean mugging for, days, weeks, they took it wrong or whatever.
Fair, though.
Yeah. But it's here that Hyunsoo realizes he is truly in a different place. He's no longer working with the chuckle fucks of the marketing department. The people around him aren't so bad. Like, they're not perfect, but they won't shirk responsibility, and they won't blame him, and they're hardworking. Even annoying ass Youngchan isn't so bad.
So he's having a better time in this work environment than the last. That's good.
Yeah. So he finally relaxes a bit and actually smiles at the barista and explains that he loves the cafe and just wanted to help. So there's like no problem at all. And his smile is like really lovely, and it makes him look like a completely different person.
Do you have that smile? Because I can't believe the man can smile.
Yeah. No, I
haven't seen it. You showed me angry, weird cat face.
You know what was weird is trying to find screen caps for this was low-key impossible because I would pass by where he actually seemed normal and then end up somewhere else completely. Okay,
yeah.
So yeah, but he's just like, oh, he didn't actually do anything. He's like apologizing. He's not like these other guys. Foreshadowing.
That's his
Gentle.
Smile.
He's Kitty. Oh, Kitty.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so cute.
He looks sweet.
Yeah, he has a little cutie face.
Wow. So, I'm impressed.
Yeah, so he can be adorable. There you go.
Yeah, because he just looked pissed off all the time.
Yeah, he's Miss Bitch or Miss Cute.
That's cute. Yeah, I like that. Nice little smile.
Yeah, so they have like
Young
a nice
Ken's fucked.
Yeah, they have a nice little moment where he's smiling at this barista and having there's good vibes all around. Youngchan frowns loudly
because he wants attention again.
Yeah, he's like, why won't you look at me like that?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So that chapter ends on Manager Kim, the manager over everybody, ends on Manager Kim discussing an important matter in her office with Yeonji. The department retreat is coming up, and this year, for the first time, the marketing team will be joining them.
Ew.
The same team Hyunsoo was more or less expelled from.
No, you said, I remembered that. Fuck.
Yeah. I also want you to pick up, too, that for some reason, Manager Kim is talking with Yeonji in her office.
Dating?
No.
Oh.
Don't worry about Yeonji. She'll figure it out.
I want lesbians, I guess.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about Yeonji. She'll figure it out.
I don't like it when you do this.
It's a positive figure it out. Trust me, they haven't released the extras for this yet. So I am thinking on getting what I want out of Yeonji in the extras. Because we have the setup, but I see them to slam dunk it.
So I feel like the little sibling, as my two older siblings talk about something I have no idea, and I'm mad about it. What do y'all mean?
I'll tell you later. I'm so sorry.
No, you tell me now.
No, you'll find out.
Are lesbians?
Yeah, there might be lesbians.
It's a secret for later.
I don't like secrets.
Just tuck it behind your little ear. You can have it later.
As a treat.
Yeah.
I like to eat my treats right away.
We're learning you patience. We're teaching you patience.
No.
She's full
Whether you want to or not.
Have patience.
No, I don't want it. I don't want to be patient.
So the company retreat is its own wild fucking adventure, but it introduces a few more chess pieces and some important dynamics. Only 2 people in the editorial department, which is, Hyunsoo's department, only 2 people know about his incident with the marketing department. So every other person is a mix of excited and curious to be having this retreat with the marketing team.
That's so dumb.
Hyunsoo is noticeably quiet, but is reserved to handle the situation like an adult. As the team gets settled into the training center, in come the questions about his connections to the marketing team.
Ugh.
Rather than answer any of them directly, Hyunsoo opts to go grab coffee for everyone. Except Youngchan. Youngchan can get his own goddamn coffee.
I hope you told him that to his face.
Yeah.
I'm not getting you.
Yeah,
coffee.
he did. He said, I'll get it for everybody else, but you can go fuck yourself.
I
Get it
love
yourself.
that. That's so fucking funny.
Uh-huh.
I would love to work with them to watch this open animosity.
This
is
is
so funny.
Like, as I think the worst they get is during the company retreat. And then after that, people are just like, okay, I don't mind. Working here is great.
Yeah, because it's hilarious.
Yeah. So this, of course, leads to Youngchan accompanying him like an eager puppy all the way to the coffee shop. Once they've ordered, Youngchan half asks, half suggests that Hyunsoo didn't get along with his last apartment. So it's not that, like, you didn't get along with him, and it's like, oh, I don't think you got along with him, right? Like, there's something seems to be off.
Like, spill your guts to me.
Not spill your guts to me, but like, hey, I'm just trying to be conscientious of this situation.
Of your situation.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's important to note that Hyunsoo assumes Youngchan already knows about his past, so Kitty is immediately angry. When Youngchan earnestly asks if Hyunsoo's okay, our poor puppy man is met with vitriol.
Oh.
So it's like, why is everyone asking if he's okay? First it was manager Kim, and he could feel the sympathy pouring off of Yeonji, and now Youngchan is asking.
Know?
With the situation he had before, everyone there was very, very gossipy.
Mm-hmm.
And so if something happened to you, everyone knew your business.
Okay.
And so he's assuming that other people are like that. And honestly, like in a lot of workplaces, this is what it's like. If you tell the wrong person, everyone knows your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or like everyone's kind of talking about you and then like showing you that they're chill with you kind of thing. So I get where he's coming from. It was a bad workplace environment. He's very much on edge.
Okay.
And so everyone's asking if he's chill. But why ask him when he's not the one having sex in public bathrooms?
Oh God, I forgot about that for a minute.
Or being a workplace degenerate like the whole marketing team. People should be directing their concern towards these bastards. So Hyunsoo grabs the coffee order and makes a beeline out of the cafe and comes face to face with his old team. You can tell just from the way that they're drawn and the immediate first world complaints flying out of their mouths that most of these men could be dropped into the middle of the ocean and wouldn't be missed.
Agree.
You just see them and you're like, oh.
Yeah, slap the shit out of them.
Yeah, just shit sucks. His previous team lead, Mr. Kwan, notices him and greets him in an overly familiar way. The way someone who's treated you like shit in the past would when they know that you can't retaliate. That like,
God.
Hey, buddy, it's been a while. I haven't seen you. How's your new department, bruh? You know the type.
Yeah, I do, because like I'm injured from a work injury, and the shit ass manager who is responsible for my injury totally acted that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, was like, hey bud, how's the new department? By the way, I'm forcibly taking you out of your department for a minute. Oops, you got hurt. How did that happen?
Yeah.
I'm not bitter.
Yeah, so Mr. Kwan's giving that bullshit energy.
Ugh.
And he even falsely compliments Hyunsoo, saying he's surprised he's still at the company because he's so talented and always does perfect work.
I hate this turd burglar already.
Yeah.
He's old and he sucks.
Except like,
yeah,
except like this dude would absolutely know if Hyunsoo got transferred, and the perfect never sounded like so much of an insult. It very much is kind of getting it on the like, oh, you're so meticulous, like that's a problem kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Hyunsoo is keeping his cool, even with the motherfucker's arm around his shoulders, seriously giving unbothered king energy. Youngchan enters the chat. Youngchan, utilizing his full height, looms menacingly over Hyunsoo and Mr. Kwan. A ridiculous extra large cup of dessert in his hand. And I do have a picture of that because I thought that was too important not to have. This is what this is from.
What the fuck? Why does he look like that?
Yeah. Because he's just fucking massive. But I also love the giant dessert cup.
Oh, that is a stacked dessert cup. That is stacked.
But that's what Youngchan shows up, menacing, giant dessert cup in hand. Mr. Kwon wrongly assumes he's a gangster and looks like he's on the brink of pissing his pants. Until Youngchan breaks the tension and introduces himself. All smiles.
Ugh.
He heartily grips Kwon's shoulders as they exchange pleasantries, not reducing his intensity in the slightest. Youngchan claims that Hyunsoo's told him so much about Mr. Kwon and the team. You know, like a liar.
Oh, okay.
Which rightly makes Kwon even more nervous.
Because he knows he's done dirty, right?
So at this point, like who knows he's done dirty, Mr. Kwon or Youngchan?
Mr. Kwon.
Kwon, yes, like he has no shame about doing dirt. Yeah,
but he has done dirt, which is why their shit sucks, right?
Yeah, that's why they suck. Youngchan doesn't know of the specifics.
Yeah,
of
he's
this,
bluffing, but that's what you do.
but he's picking up on it.
The vibes are rancid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like if the vibes are rancid, you call out those vibes.
Mm-hmm. So later, it's revealed that 1, Youngchan left a bruise, and 2, Kwon, despite being in leadership, has never heard of Youngchan before, despite him being a big deal in the industry.
Is it because he's just a bad worker? He hasn't heard of him, or
he's just a motherfucker and isn't and incompetent. That's it.
That's essentially what I said, babe.
Yeah. Sorry.
So yes.
Yeah, he just sucks.
He sucks.
Homie just sucks. Yeah. So, but I do also love that Youngchan left a bruise on him.
Where did he leave the bruise?
On his shoulders. Because he gripped his shoulders.
He grabbed him that hard.
Yeah, he gripped his shoulders and was like, "Hey, buddy!" Like, imagine the overly tight handshake, but your shoulder.
Imagine having sex with this beast. The bruises he would leave on your body.
We'll get there.
Hyunsoo is so brave.
Yeah. Hyunsoo's gonna have sex with him.
Move over, Marines.
Twink body.
You're not as brave as him.
There is another older and equally as incompetent Kwon, Manager Kwon, that is riding along with Manager Kim to the retreat location.
Mm-hmm.
He drops some exposition about how bad of an employee Hyunsoo was, and probably still is, claiming that the only reason he didn't fire him is because of the president.
What's wrong? I don't like all this dirt spreading. What pieces of shit?
It's marketing.
You're right.
That's so stupid.
Marketing is like that, man.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you that, but like that is like peak marketing behavior. Say they're like equal or just under finance bros and how terrible they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like finance bros would pop Adderall and so did the marketing team.
Yeah.
Well, like we never had to work with marketing. Like we typically, at least towards the end, I more often worked with the artist, and that had its own special flavor. No, honey, it can't be a PDF. We need you to make it like it's
a PNG.
A PNG. Please, for the love of God, do you know what a transparency is? God, that was so fucking rough.
Yeah, but I had that one class with a marketing bro, a gay marketing bro.
Oh, no.
So he was confused that I didn't listen to Britney Spears 24/7, and then also offered me Adderall. And it's like, it's 8 a.m. in the morning, and we're in screen print class. Do we need this?
Man.
This doesn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, so Manager Kwon's talking shit and says that the only reason that Hyunsoo's still around is because of the president. And it's the first time we get to really hear President Park's name. But President Park, for some fucking reason, kept Hyunsoo on the roster, which later allowed for him to be transferred. Cool news for Hyunsoo, but this new tidbit of information makes Manager Kim curious and a bit nervous.
Also, isn't Manager Kwon the other Kwon's dad or something?
Yes, yeah. So Mr. Kwon, who was like, "Oh, Hyunsoo, you were so perfect," blah blah blah. He's only in his like team lead positions because of fucking nepotism.
Nepo baby.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks.
Back at the training center, it's workplace bullying time. Because despite the clear threat of Youngchan, Kwon and his lackey, Jeong Chae-won, are on a mission to fuck with Hyunsoo at every turn.
God.
Luckily, both Yeonji and Youngchan are acutely aware of what's going on and subtly intervene at every opportunity.
Good.
This is like, because also
we are grown adults. Can we not bully?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like,
But
you think it stops. I hate to break it to
It
any children who
doesn't.
should not be listening to the podcast. But it does not stop. Workplace bullying is so stupid.
Did you end up faced with people who peaked in high school and they make it your problem instead of just going to therapy like everybody else?
Yes. Okay, I worked with a guy who, like, in school, I was in charge of him in a club, and I had to, like, fire him from that club because he wouldn't do any work. And so he came in, and he comes in as a new person, as one of our leadership to my work, and he tries to be like, yeah, I worked with Miss So-and-so, and we had a great time. And I was like, no, I had to fire you. I had to fire you from a school program because you wouldn't work and because you got in trouble with, like, being a menace. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, this guy was a terrible manager. The only thing I will give him is he failed upwards.
He failed up.
And the only reason I'll give this to him is because he's a black man and he failed upwards. And so part of me has to be like, you.
Is he the one that was doing crack in the
No,
bathroom?
that's a different guy. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, the dude who's doing crack in the bathroom was a different guy. This is a dude who, like, didn't technically do anything wrong. He was just bad at his job, but he failed upwards. And I have to be proud of him and say, go off, King, because finally, black people are allowed to fail upwards. So, full respect to that point, but I would slash his tires.
Yeah, I do get to him though for, like, failing upwards. Like, it was amazing. We were all astounded. He did no work. He fucked up so many times, but he was so charming to, like, the higher ups that they just kept putting him up. And I'm like, y'all do understand he's doing nothing, right? It was crazy.
Good for him, but also
good for him though. Be worthless and get your money, I guess.
Be the Tony Romo that we all can't be.
Yeah.
You get that bag.
Man. All right. So Youngchan and Yeonji are trying to basically encircle Hyunsoo the best they can and protect him. But this can only work for so long because company treats are for sports, apparently. And Chaewon's an ex-athlete with a weird hate boner for Hyunsoo. And inevitably, Hyunsoo gets smacked square in the face during a game of dodgeball and has to sit out for a bit of time.
Was it intentional smacking?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
For damn sure.
From the market team?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they end up splitting off to do dodgeball, and Youngchan's like stoked because he loves sports.
Yeah. Has any of the other coworkers caught on to the, hey, market team is trying to bully our dude?
This is when they start figuring it out.
Okay.
Because other times it was more subtle, like, hey, buddy, it's been a while, or like not enough people know about the marketing team. And like the marketing team has spread rumors about him because they meet another team as well that they normally work with from time to time. And they all think that Hyunsoo has like a bad reputation because the marketing team talking shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
The character assassination was so strong that like
Yeah.
Like, that's like, I like that people are noticing it though in this, because like there are times like when you see office work bullies among us, I'm like, are people willfully ignoring this? Like, how are you ignoring this? You know? So it's nice.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's willful.
Yeah, somehow they think that this, after all the bullshit he's been through, will keep his ass down. But firstly, Hyunsoo ain't no bitch. And doing what amounts to schoolyard bullying means nothing.
Is he even picking up on he's being bullied?
He knows they're trying to do something to him, but he also is like, this isn't the time or the place. I'm a goddamn adult man.
Yeah, well, with the autism spectrum, I was like, maybe he doesn't even know.
No, he knows at this point. Secondly, Youngchan, with his special eyes, can see exactly what they're doing. So
Youngchan with his I'm stalking Hyunsoo.
A little bit. So he calls Chaewon out on his sports prowess, effectively letting him know that he's watching him and knows the ball to the face was not an accident.
Yeah, like, okay, like as children, a ball to the face in dodgeball, that's an accident. As an adult, it's not an accident. You have motor skills, dude.
You can dodge the wrench, you can dodge the ball moment.
Classic. So from there, they switch from dodgeball to basketball, where Chaewon again attempts to harm Hyunsoo. Youngchan intercepts with his massive body and loudly calls him out.
Does a dodgeball bounce off his tit and then we get jiggle effects?
No. But because they switched to basketball, and so like,
does a basketball bounce off his tit and we get jiggle effects? I'm ready for jiggle effects now.
No, but he does like he takes an elbow to his chest.
They were gonna elbow Hyunsoo during basketball.
In the face, yeah, in the face.
Okay, I play street basketball and no one elbows me because if you do, I will flip you and punch you in the face.
Yeah. But this motherfucker wants to try it.
Elbowing is so shitty. Don't do it.
Yeah, so he tries it, and then Youngchan's like, hey, foul. He did a foul. If he does this many more fouls, then he has to be kicked out of the game.
Oh, hell yeah, bitch.
Like,
rat him out.
He tells him like a little kid.
I love it. Do it.
I mean, matching energy here.
Yeah.
Truthfully, yeah.
Fucking flip that dude if he elbows you again, man. Judo flip him.
Mm-hmm. But like, Chaewon truthfully has no shame, so it does nothing to him. He's just like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't care. But the amount of weird chess being played in this teeny tiny game of basketball is crazy, and it's hard to believe it's all over one designer.
This makes me think of Haikyuu for some reason, because they did a lot of math. And
They did.
They were like, if I do this or if I do this,
that's the entire show.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
4D chess, and we're trying to spike the ball. That's it.
Gosh.
Youngchan, unfortunately, is burdened with the too much gene and goes overboard on trying to protect Hyunsoo, which kicks his rage meter into high gear, making him angrier and angrier throughout the match. Things culminate in Hyunsoo yeeting the basketball directly into Youngchan's face.
You won't let me foul someone, so I'm gonna throw a ball in your face.
Well, it's basically like, you won't let me just play the fucking game because Youngchan's interrupting every like pass and everything. Like, he's interrupting every pass to try and make sure that Hyunsoo doesn't get hurt, but it comes off as like not letting him play.
It feels like the editing thing. Because it feels like you're asking me to edit again, you goddamn asshole.
Yeah.
But in Hyunsoo's defense, he didn't actually throw the ball out of anger, and it's more because fucking Chaewon was about to purposefully trip Youngchan, and our dear main character was out of options.
Gosh.
Because like Youngchan's a big fucking dude, so if he's running fast, if you trip a man like that, that's way more dangerous than somebody like half his size.
Yeah, no, like he's a very big, tall dude, so like that would fuck up his back.
Mm-hmm. So regardless, Youngchan ends up with a bloody nose, and Hyunsoo hits the ground from the force of his throw, so they both get hurt.
You're so hard, you knocked your own ass out. I love that.
The recoil.
Because telepathy still isn't a viable communication method, everyone is confused, but none more so than Youngchan and Hyunsoo. They argue like fucking children right there in front of both of their teams, 2 other departments, God, Jesus, and worst of all, Manager Kim.
Like a married couple.
They're just straight up bickering and fighting each other, and it's like, can you not do this?
Right in front of my basketball.
If they're gonna argue like children, she's gonna treat them like children. So Operation and They Were Roommates is officially a go.
Gosh.
This is their get along room.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. Which is terrible, because 30-year-old men, you have to stay in the same room together because you're being fucking children.
That's funny.
I love her for this.
What a good thing to do.
She's so good. I know.
Being forced into the same room makes things especially difficult for Hyunsoo, because Youngchan is a thought.
Yeah.
T-H-O-T. Thought.
I saw him take off that shirt and then put a shirt back on. Bitch, dude.
Yeah, it's of course not uncommon to be fully or partially nude around people of the same sex in Korea.
Yeah, I had that man crying by now. I would peg him so
oh my
hard.
God.
No, he's begging for it. He's a perfect little bitch. I would just destroy him. I'll take the pill kick then.
There it is. Yeah. Regardless, like, Youngchan has no right to be prancing around damp in an artfully draped towel.
He's asking to be fucked.
Truthfully. Like, he knows what the
I'm not even horny. This is just me.
Yeah. But yeah, he knows what the fuck he's doing. And every glimpse of Youngchan's bodacious body increases Hyunsoo's desire to be let out. Like he literally is like screaming and scratching at the door, trying to get out.
He wants out
Really
because
funny.
he's like, gay thoughts. I can't.
Yeah, oh
run
yeah,
away.
yeah. The strongest. You can't catch me, gay thoughts. No gay thoughts.
Except he's
Don't.
locked in a room.
Uh-huh.
There's nowhere to go. You have to face
Yup.
them.
And as he gets angry, there's all these scenes of like them big old titties pressing into him as an attempt to calm him down,
Yeah.
which is not helping, obviously.
Do they kiss during this whole shabacle? Because this feels like when the dam would break and they'd make out.
Surprisingly, no.
They don't kiss for.
Oh,
No,
damn.
they don't kiss for
Like
a
a
while.
long time.
Damn, they're edging.
Probably like what, 2/3 of the way in.
Yeah, you're like 2/3 of the way in before they even kiss.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right.
So they do finally find some common ground while sharing this room. Youngchan treats the wounds on Hyunsoo's elbow, knee, and chin and explains why he was trying so hard to protect him. And Hyunsoo clarifies that he ain't afraid of no bitch and actually feels bad for Chaewon. Everything's going okay. They're still bickering, but it's becoming friendly. They're getting along. Hyunsoo's actually calling Youngchan by his name and being playful about it.
Has he not been calling him by his name at all?
He's, he barely referred to him by name. It was mostly
Is
just,
like, hey, you?
yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
funny.
it takes him a while.
This fucking guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of things. This
Love
fucking guy.
that.
But so, calling by name, so things can only go up from here. Until a series of mishaps leads to Hyunsoo walking in on a naked Youngchan with his massive mini Youngchan on full display.
Why did he walk in on him naked?
The balloon animal.
Oh my god.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. He was just coming back to the room to, pop in for a hot minute, get some first aid so that they could help somebody clean
Is
up.
Youngchan jerking his hong on Hyunsoo's bed?
No.
No,
He's just getting changed.
Okay.
just trying to put on his shorts.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're gonna show Keelz the panel.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me show you.
I wonder if it's that meme where they sandwich their cock and their ass in the shorts. Have you seen that?
No, it's not that. Oh, but yeah, here
Yeah.
is Hyunsoo trying to leave the room.
Look at it. I love it.
The intense rage.
He's so cute. He even looks like the kid from Haikyuu with his hair down.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
he does look like that a little bit. Let me-
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, what was the thumb in
Oh,
the
wait,
mouth?
hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
spoilers.
I'm trying to get to.
Jesus!
Yeah, this
There
is
it
the
is.
scene.
Look at his expression! Dude, those panties are too small for your cock.
He
Why
does
are
ha-
you wearing women's panties?
He does have to scoop it up into his underwear.
Yeah, that's women's panties. That's not men's underwear.
It fits his big ass too.
That's the balloon animal.
Oh my
Balloon
god.
animal on full
Draw a little
display.
smiley face on the tip.
She did earlier.
Can I just say, it's so much funnier seeing it uncensored.
Because is it still that
'Cause
big?
the second volume in print, all of a sudden halfway through I'm reading it and suddenly it was uncensored and I was like, hello?
I want to see it
stoked.
uncensored.
I gotta get the books.
Yep.
But yeah, so there's his giant wing hanging out of his pants.
It's a huge wing.
Yeah. If
He
only
still looks like Captain America to me, so it
Uh-huh.
feels weird.
If only Hyunsoo thinks he hadn't heard Youngchan moan the night that they met. If only he hadn't been so aware of him in a weird way.
Is he gonna horse that dick?
If only he hadn't seen the biggest dick in the known universe. God help Hyunsoo, for he will sin and sin often.
He's gonna suck that dick.
Yeah, he wants to.
Good
Yeah.
man.
One of the things that really kicks off wanting them getting into some sort of situationship
Mhm.
is Hyunsoo, kind of put it in my mouth.
Yeah, holy shit.
Which good for him. Super proud of him.
Honestly. Brave.
Yeah.
The bravery on full display.
Yeah, that's my big thing is you think he would have some level of fear,
No.
and he really only has one moment where he's like, I don't know about this, and then it's like, no, we're good. I got it.
How is he when it comes to taking that hog in the future?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Like a glove.
I think I have a line about it in here somewhere actually.
Do they do stomach bulge in the comic?
Yep.
A little bit.
Nice.
A little bit, yeah.
I just want to know. I enjoy stomach
As a
bulge.
treat.
Mhm.
Treat for me.
Yeah,
Okay, so we can
treat for all.
Hey, so this got a little bit too long, so we're gonna have to cut this awkwardly here because we were being too much.
We're having too much fun.
Yeah, there.
Just about as long as Chan's dick.
Yes. Spoilers for the future.
There's too much to put into your hole at one time. So it's going to be a two-parter. So we're ending this here.
Yeah, so like a good top, we're taking a break. We're going to let you get water. We're going to let you clean up. And then we're going to destroy that hole again.
So we'll pick this up again for next week. We'll give a little I'll give a little recap at the beginning or whatever, but yeah. So for now and not the future, keep it tight.
Yeah, keep it tight.
Keep it tight.